Hi there, this is Fred, FR5ED, here with a beer review. This is Weyerbacher Blithering Idiot. This is a barley wine, and it's almost a little intimidating. It's 11.1% ABV. Weyerbacher from Pennsylvania has some wonderful beers. I've enjoyed several different ones from them. This is a first, as far as barley wines from them for me, rated at a 96 overall and an 83 in style on Rate Beer, and that's after 1,265 reviews. On Beer Advocate, after 1,532 ratings, it's an 83, which is good. So some disparity, well, that's interesting, 83, but a 96 overall on Rate Beer. We'll see what that all translates into. The commercial description goes thusly. At Weyerbacher, we prefer to brew things true to European-style guidelines. So our barley wine is definitely on the malty side without being overly sweet. Notes of date or perhaps fig on the palate follow a pleasurably malty aroma to your taste buds. The finish is warm and I'll bet it's warm, and fruity, and begs for the next sip. And of course, with barley wines, the temperature should be just about room temperature. And this is just about room temperature. It has been waiting for me for the last 30 minutes. And we are going to go ahead and open it up. I haven't read any of the reviews specifically from anybody who has provided them on these two sites. So I don't know what other people have thought of it so far, just the summary numbers that are out there. Okay. Almost an reddish orange in the pour. All right, let me get a little more. It's going to be hard to get much of a head out of it with that kind of ABV, although I have been successful in getting about a 1.5 finger head out of it. The color is a light orangey brown, light brown, dark orange. I'll put it that way. It's hard to tell if it's clear, although, no, I'm getting some clearness looking through the very bottom of the glass there. Decent carbonation. The head is settling in at 1 finger. Oddly, I'm not seeing any lace. Oh wait, there we go. We're getting a little bit of lacing as we roll it around. Okay. It's not a dense head. It's kind of mixed between dense and large bubbles. Kind of a sweet candy smell. Although they do say they want it on the malty side without being overly sweet. And I'm smelling kind of a doughy, bready, bagel-y type of an aroma that's got a lot of sweet, almost lemony. Yeah, it's got a sweet aroma. Apparently that's not going to translate into a sweet taste, but it's interesting. I'm getting a sweet aroma. All right, I expect this to have a kind of heavy mouthfeel and the warmth from the 11.1%. So let's check it out. Wow, that's almost what I expected. It's, of course, it's at the proper temperature, so I'm getting all that complexity. There is definitely a sweetness to it. They said not overly sweet, but it's definitely got a sweetness to it. There's a definite bitterness to it. Not like an IPA perhaps, but it's still, they don't give IBUs on this, it doesn't look like. But still, it's got a noticeable bitterness without being up into the IPA category perhaps. And there is definitely that lemony candy aroma, flavor in there without it being sweet. It's almost like you're getting a lemon candy taste, but then it's being, held in place by the bitterness. That's interesting. Not sour, but bitter. Yeah, the alcohol does come through. You can tell it's in there, but it's not an in-your-face, oh no, this is, getting in front of the flavor and the aroma. I think it fits right in there. It's nice. The few barley wines that I've had plenty of Bigfoot from Sierra Nevada, which I don't think is a good representation. It's wonderful. I love it. I get it whenever it's available. But I don't think it's a typical representation of a barley wine because it's hop heavy, which pretty much anything from Sierra Nevada is admittedly hop heavy. So it's a hoppy barley wine. This is on the sweeter side. Now, it's not as sweet as some of the barley wines I've had, which is all about the sweetness, the heavy mouthfeel. The mouthfeel on this is heavy. Yep. It's definitely heavy, but it's not as thick, syrupy heavy as some barley wines. I like it. It's not going to be my style of choice. Certainly not a session beer, not 11.1%. This is the sort of thing that I probably, and wintertime be nice for this, and it's, well, winter in Florida. I'm sitting here in short sleeve shorts, no shoes, so hardly winter. But this is a good sipping one. I would enjoy this off and on. Wouldn't be a regular, but I definitely recommend you try it. This is Weyerbacher Blithering Idiot Barley Wine, and this is Fred, FR5ED, over and out.